Hi folks, Mr. Millington here. This is going to be the PowerPoint presentation for the Applied General IT option for your Year 12 options evening. I'm going to take you through these slides now. However, if you do have any questions at the end, please feel free to email me with any questions that you might have at any point. Let's get going. So first off, the structure of the IT course. We offer what you call an extended certificate, which basically means that they have to study 4 units of work. The way that these units are split up is that there is one written exam, then there is one 2-day supervised task, which I'll try and go over a little bit later, and then there is 2 pieces of controlled assessment. So as you can see from this, there is a mixture of practical and theory. So if you are the sort of person that requires or would like that sort of balance between practical and theory, then this one may be the course for you. The units of work then, Unit 1 and 2 are studied in Year 12. The exam is Unit 1, which is all about various parts of information technology systems. So that includes hardware and software, different cloud technologies and different emerging technologies, and also the ethics behind those. Unit 2 is about creating systems to manage information. This will be focusing on Microsoft Access databases, and this is a supervised task, which basically means that the brief gets released, and then you will have 2 days to complete it, 3 days on each. 3 hours on each day. Obviously, before any of that happens, there's a huge amount of skills that get taught, so you'll be absolutely fine, but it is quite a chunky task, that one. Unit 3 and Unit 5 are studied in Year 13, and these are your 2 controlled assessment tasks, or coursework for their other name. 2 really nice tasks, these, with social media and business and data modeling. So Unit 3 is mainly research based, but also as part of that task, you will be asked to create a social media account as if you were a business, or at least how you would go about it, should I say. And then Unit 5 is spreadsheet based with data modeling, going through fairly advanced spreadsheet techniques. We get this question quite often: what if I did not take GCSE IT? Well, obviously it would benefit you, but we do say no problem. As long as you are willing to catch up on any skills you may have missed during years 9, 10 and 11, then you're more than welcome to take A-level IT. So just make sure that you are the sort of person that is going to want to actively catch up with work, because we will be fairly pressing on that. We will ask that of you, and especially if you start falling behind early on because you're not keeping up, then we will need to keep a closer eye on you. So please take that into consideration. But if you didn't take GCSE IT, then you could still potentially take this course. What skills will I get if I study IT? Well, first off, you'll get a good range of practical skills, including in pieces of software that are used in so many different jobs. Databases, spreadsheets, and so on are in so many different areas nowadays that it's always good to have a firm base on them. And then not only that, but because there are different tasks and different projects, you'll have to learn how to manage your time slightly. So that's where your project management comes in. Good problem solving skills alongside numeracy skills, because you have to think logically, especially in that Unit 2, about the order in which you are going to complete the tasks and making sure you complete them to the best of your ability. And so these are all things that employers are always looking for, especially things like resilience when things don't go quite according to plan straight away. So again, really good idea when taking IT to build these skills and take as many opportunities as you can to build them. So in terms of different careers that you might be able to go for in terms of IT, so you've got web designer, web systems analyst, computer games developer. There is a huge range. I mean, tech is one of the biggest industries already, and it just continues to grow and broaden and widen in terms of all the different topics and avenues you can go down. You could obviously go into an apprenticeship after college, or go straight into a career pathway, or you can go on to university. The choices are pretty broad. So the best thing I can say to you is, if you do decide to do IT as a level 3 course, do some research on to see what's available for you when you finish college. I know that seems a long way off now, but it will definitely help you later down the line. We regularly get asked, what subjects does IT go with? Well, again, I mean, the short answer really is any, but in particular, if I did have to sort of give you some suggestions, business studies and IT go very well together. In fact, there's a lot of degrees that have crossovers between business and IT, and some actually try and merge the two together. So because of how important IT is, that would be and how important IT is in business, should I say, that's one of the A levels that I would suggest. But also sociology and psychology, given the way that communication is changing, again, this is one that you may want to consider. It is a growing trend on smartphones, and it's important that we understand how humans are thinking and how society is developing, so that when we are creating our IT systems and when we're developing them, when we're using them as well, we try and understand a little bit more about how people are thinking. So there's sociology and psychology. And then finally, in terms of maths or any of the sciences, because they're quite logical and the sciences are fairly practical, again, these skills do normally come in handy with IT as well. What about the future? So I've already spoken a little bit about careers already, but even if IT is not your main choice as a degree subject, don't worry about it, because the skills that you're learning are going to be used in, pretty much whatever job you go into, especially problem solving, especially resilience and things like that. And it just means that chances are at least some of your duties in most of your jobs in the future are going to contain some level of IT, well, in which case it's going to help you massively. Most universities say an IT qualification can help you get accepted to study computer science courses, engineering, and so on. So again, IT could lead you down really powerful, if you like, career paths where there is a shortage at the moment. So that's something to think about. And then I have already mentioned apprenticeships, but you could look into software apprenticeship, web and telecoms, and so on. Why choose it? Well, it's very relevant nowadays. It is an interesting subject. You've got lots of transferable skills there that you can use whether you go to university, whether you don't. And obviously it does help, and it complements so many other qualifications that you might take at college. As well as that, it gives you the opportunity to do plenty of independent work. So again, build up your own personal skills, as well as opportunities to work as a group and problem solve your way through some of the tasks. It gives you that option of coursework as well, which rather than going down the strict exam route, some people do prefer having a little bit of coursework. In the past 3 years, average grade is a distinction, and we do have a positive progress score. So again, we are one of the best subjects in terms of progress and attainment. So that's something to bear in mind as well. And I will leave it there, guys. However, as I said, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. My email address is on the website, but I'll just say it now just in case. It is j.millington@alanes.staffs.sc.uk. If you do have any questions, please get in touch, and I'll leave it there for now. Okay, bye for now.